Let's talk about the importance of Excel lookup functions in energy analysis. Imagine trying to find a needle in a haystack. Lookup functions like XLOOKUP, VLOOKUP, and index and match are your magnets. They make data retrieval efficient, simplify complex analysis, enhance decision making, and improve data management. In short, these functions are your secret weapon for turning raw data into actionable insights. XLOOKUP in energy analysis. First, let's explore the XLOOKUP function. Picture this. You need to find the monthly energy consumption for a specific equipment ID, say EQ001. With XLOOKUP, it's a breeze. You simply use the formula XLOOKUP EQ001, sheet to AA, sheet to BB, not found. Here you are telling Excel to look for EQ001 in column A. This is column A to A. And return the corresponding value from column B. So if it doesn't find a match, it will return not found. It's easy, right? VLOOKUP function. Now let's delve into the classic VLOOKUP function. Imagine you need to find the location of a piece of equipment based on its ID. The formula VLOOKUP EQ001, sheet 1 A to C, 3 false. So column A is first column B is second column C is third column. 3 means the third column C. So let's again see lookup value, the value you want to search for, example EQ001. Table array, the range that contains the data, example sheet 1 to A to C. The column number in the table array from which to retrieve the value, example 3. So this 3 refers to column C. But if you just type here 2, then it will look up for column B. So false means an exact match, and true means an approximate match. Now let's talk about the dynamic duo index and match. While VLOOKUP works great, index and match offers more flexibility. The match function finds the position of your lookup value in a range, row, or column number. So you can use match to find the row number or column number. So once you get the row number or column number, you can feed it into the index function to calculate the right data you are looking for. Think of match as your GPS finding the right row and index as your magnifying glass zooming in on the exact data point. Together, they provide a powerful way to navigate and extract data from your tables. Finally, let's bring it all together and see how these lookup functions can supercharge your energy analysis. By mastering XLOOKUP, VLOOKUP, and index and match, you will be able to efficiently retrieve and analyze data, making informed decisions to optimize energy use. I want you to download this file, lookup functions. Here you see a list of equipment name and equipment ID, which is unique to each equipment name, and the monthly consumption of each equipment and the location of each equipment. So here we are going to find the monthly consumption in kilowatt hour for this equipment ID. And you can do it in many different ways. I will show you all the ways. So using VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, index, and a combination of index and match. So first, let's look at the VLOOKUP. So equal to VLOOKUP. The lookup value, say, it highlighted the argument it wants you to put next. So the next one is lookup value. So lookup value is EQ004. And next, it highlights the argument again, which it wants you to put, so which is the table array. So in these two columns, it will see the corresponding monthly consumption for the equipment ID. So the equipment ID is H4, which is EQ004, and it's select the entire column C and D, and it will look up in the second column monthly consumption. Starting from C, it's first column, and then D is second column. So that's why put comma, and then say its column index number is 2 because it's the second column. C is the first column. So let's do a cross check. EQ004 is actually 100 kilowatt hour. You can easily see because it's a small table. It's a big table. So you can ask, like, I can already see it's 100, but what if it's a big table? Then you won't be able to see all the values, right? So that time this function is extremely useful to look up for the right monthly consumption for this equipment ID. The XLOOKUP is more flexible than VLOOKUP. You'll see how. Lookup value is EQ004. Lookup array. So lookup array is the one which the EQ004 is located. This one is column C. And then the return array is the one which you want to see as a result, which is the monthly consumption, which is column D. So select the entire column and it will look up for the right equipment ID. So in bracket and standard. So this is another way. So why is it more flexible? Because see, in VLOOKUP, you need to remember the column, or you need to count the column number, which is 2. But here, you don't need to count the column number. All you do is simply select the column from which you want to see the value. So it's DD. So that's why you don't need to count the column. Is it 1, 2, 3? You don't need to care about that. Just select the column and it will automatically show you the result. So that's why XLOOKUP is more flexible than VLOOKUP. So next, index. So see, for index, it requires the array, the row number, and the column number. Do we have the row number? Not yet. So to get the row number, remember in which the match function will give you the row number. Once you get the row number from the match function, you can use that as a parameter for the index. So first, let's find the row number using the match function. Equal to match. The first argument is the lookup value EQ004. Second one is the lookup array. So EQ004 is actually in the equipment ID. So select this. Now you cannot really select the whole column like we did for the previous one, CC. Why? Because remember, it's a row number. So if you select the whole one, it will start counting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't make sense, right? You want to look for the equipment ID from this part only. So that's why start from here. So which is supposed to be 4. So let's check if it's 4 or not. So we already put the lookup array and match type is exact match. Exact match is 0. So see, EQ004 is in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you find the row number, which is 4. Now let's use this row number here. So you'll see how. So index. So the array is the whole thing, including the equipment ID and the monthly consumption, because you are in fact using the equipment ID to find the monthly consumption. Row number is this one. So for row number, instead of putting just 4, just select this one, because if this one changes, the row number will also change here. And as a result, the consumption will also change. So that's why just select the cell here instead of writing 4. Comma, and see, the equipment ID is the first one and the monthly consumption is the second one. So type here 2 because you want to see the electricity consumption. And it's 100 kilowatt. So here we want to use the index and match together instead, because see here we first find the row number and then feed it into the index equation to get the monthly consumption. What if we use it together? Let's use it together. So index is array, again is this 2, because you are going to use the equipment ID to look for the monthly consumption. Comma, row number, we already got the row number here, but I just want to use it all together and show you. So within the index function, let's use the match function again to find the row number. The lookup value is going to be the equipment ID, which I cannot see, the formula is hiding it, but I know this one is Q4. Lookup array is this one, from where it's going to get the equipment ID. Match type is 0, which is exact match, and then comma, and then see there's another parameter here, which is our argument here, which is column number. So which column is it? Within the first and second is the second one, because the monthly consumption, you want to see the monthly consumption, right? And see here, EQ004 is 100. So here you did it separately for match and index, and here you did it all together. So I mean, as you practice more and more, uh, you will get a hang of it, and you will be able to use everything together in the same formula, which will save your time instead of doing it separately. So next is the index equals 003, and we are going to use the index now with the variable row number and column number. So here, see the column number is fixed too, right? What if we want to see the location instead of monthly consumption? So also make the column number variable. Okay? So for row number, again, use the match function. Always use the match function to find the row number or column number. So the row number is the equipment ID equals 003, and select this. So 003, comma, and for the lookup array, select this. Match type 0. So the row is 3. See, for EQ003, the row is 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember, you start the row number from here. Okay, so this is important that you remember you start the row number from here. Because if you start from here, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But since you start from here, it's 3. So column number is going to be the which column? Equipment name. What you are looking for? Are you looking for the equipment name, equipment ID, or monthly consumption or location? I'm looking for the monthly consumption. So which is it in? Which column is it in? It's in column 3. 1, 2, 3. So again, use the match function to find the column number. Always use the match function to find the row number and the column number. What is the lookup value? The lookup value is the monthly consumption, this one, comma. And from where is it going to look it up? From here. And then match type is 0. So column is 3. So here, next find the monthly consumption. So the array consists of the row number you started from and the column number you started from. So when you started the row, you start from what? This row, right? This is the first row. So count it as the first row, and you started the column from here. So this whole array, it's going to look at from. And row number is, so let me move the formula, drag it so that I can see it. Row number is 3 and column number is 3. And here you go, EQ003 is the monthly consumption is 300. So what if you change, let me show you, like if you change the variables here, it's also going to change the result here. And how is it so? For example, instead of EQ003, let me make it yellow so that it's a variable. Instead of EQ003, what if we want to make it EQ002? See, EQ002 is 200 kilowatt hour. Why? Because row, it was initially 3, now it's 2. Why is it 2? Because this is the row corresponding to EQ002. Because see, this formula here in the row, it's going to change according to the input parameter. So instead of monthly consumption kilowatt hour, what if I want to see the location? So let me copy location here and paste it here, location. So location of EQ003 is in kitchen, see? And the column number changed. Did you notice it was 3 before, now it's 4. So if you change the row number and the column number, row number is this one, equipment ID, and the column number is this one, location. Right now is these are the rows and columns, but you can change it, and it will accordingly change the row number and column number, and that's how the index function is going to represent the right row and column. So let us go back to the original one. So if you want to cross check later, or you want to just check like what are the variables you used for calculating different things, you can go to the formulas and then press precedence. So this index function uses the equipment name and the row number and the column number. So this is precedent, means it's pressing it back to the variables it used to produce the result. You can also remove the arrows. You can also see like, did you use EQ004 anywhere? Let's see. So instead of precedent, now use dependent, because I want to see where did I use EQ004. So see, I used EQ004 to calculate this one, here. Also, you can check it by clicking on the formula here. So just if you click on the formula, see it's using the table and it's using the row number and column number to look up for the monthly consumption. So see, it's highlighting the right cells. It's highlighting the cells from, it's highlighting the cells which it's using to produce the result. Thank you.